In this section, we will learn the basic fundamental of the network. We will have an idea about the information we need as a beginner to understand the network basics, like basic definitions, address protocols, and OSI model. Understanding the network basics will help you later when you start learning the Ethernet protocol. And don't worry, I know we are not targeting network engineers, so we will just have a look at the information we might need, and I will give it to you in an easy way. So let's get started. So the first question, what is a network? Let's say you have got a job in a bank in Spain, so congratulations. In your first day, your manager showed you your desk and the two printers in the office that you can use them for printing by just sending to them whatever you want to print. And then he went back to his desktop. 5 minutes later, he sent you the introduction document that you need to read. You send this document to the printer in order to print them. Your device, your manager device, the two printer, they are all connected in some way in order to exchange data. And this is the network. So, back to answer your question, what is a network? It is a group of devices connected in some way to be able to exchange data. And each device of these devices called a node. So, a node is the single device in a connected network. In your second week, your manager asked you to prepare some documents and send it to another employee in another bank branch, let's say in Italy. You prepared it and sent it to that employee, who reviewed it and sent it to his manager, who is in the same area. And finally, the manager sent it to the printer to print the document. So, here are three networks. Your network in Spain, one in Italy, and the one that connects Spain branch to Italy branch. The first two networks are within bank area, which represent local area network, or LAN. The last one is a bigger network that connects bank branches over the world together, and it is called a wide area network, or WAN. There are two main kinds of network. A LAN, local area network, is a group of computers and network devices connected together within a specific small area, usually within the same building. WAN, wide area network, is a computer network that is spread across a large geographical area. Between LAN and WAN, there are other types introduced based on size of the network, but for simplicity, we just care about the main basics two types, LAN and WAN. But how are these devices connected together in LAN or in WAN network? Your PC, laptop, printer, scanner, and etc. In order to be able to connect them locally, you have two options. The first one is wired, using cables, by connecting them to a switch or a hub. Example, Ethernet cables. The second option is to connect them wirelessly, like Wi-Fi. For example, via access point. It is like a switch, but with no wires. You connect it wirelessly. We will focus only on the wired way in this course. If you want to send an image or any data to your friend, you use the internet. But first, in order to connect your device to the internet, you need a router. The router is responsible for connecting your devices to the global area network, and here is the internet. And like the switch, you can connect the devices to the router wired, like Ethernet or wireless, Wi-Fi. Let's explain more about the difference between hub, switch, and router. Hub is a dumb device that passes on anything received on one connection to all other connections. For example, if you have a network that contains 4 devices A, B, C, and D, when device D sends message to device A, all the devices will receive the message. And when the device A responds, also all the devices will receive the response, and so on. While the switch is a semi-intelligent device that can learn which devices are on which connection. Let's take the same previous example. In the first transmission, when device D sends a message to device A, all the devices will receive the message. But when device A responds, the switch will only route this message to device D, and also the switch will know this transmission is between A and D, so any further message will receive only by the main device. Router is smarter than the switch. Actually, it can be considered as a small computer that performs a variety of intelligent tasks like network address translation or NAT and dynamic host configuration. We will know that what they mean but in later videos. Just understand the difference between hub, switch and router.